Hey everyone, welcome back to Chicory's Travels.
We just spent a few days at Cape Henlopen, hopefully I said that right, State Park in Delaware, not far from Rehobeth Beach, and it was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was really nice. Definitely on the top of our list for this year.
So let's tell you a little bit about some of the amazing activities that you can do right at the state park, because we never left.
Nope.
The campground had about 140 sites, various sizes, even down to very small, and there were some pull-throughs. They each had water and 50 amp electric. They had 3 dump stations conveniently spaced out at the exit of the campground. They had a camp store and 3 bathhouses and a laundry room.
They also had quite a few tent spaces, and as you can see, they had picnic tables, fire pits, and some of them even had their own water. And then they had about a dozen of these cabins, which had power, air conditioning, and heat because they're open year-round, but they didn't have bathrooms. You had to use the bathhouse for that.
Our favorite thing about the state park, though, was all of the bike trails. There's miles and miles of bike trails there. They go through all parts of the park, including wooded areas. This particular trail led to a marsh, and also it's on the trail that goes to Rehobeth Beach.
And it was just absolutely beautiful scenery all around the entire state park. I just loved riding my bike there every day. And even in a couple different places, we saw these bike fix-it stations that had some air, right?
Yep.
My absolute favorite part of the whole state park was all the beaches. There are several different beach access points. So every day I would come in at one point and come out at a different point and be able to walk like 2 to 3 miles on the beach. And in addition to places like this where you could walk on the beach, they even had some places where you could drive on if you had a Delaware saltwater surf fishing license. And then there was one small portion of the beach that actually had quite a few people, and that's because it was co-located with this very large bathhouse as well as the boardwalk that made it really easy access for people no matter what level of fitness they had. And in addition to those beaches that were on the Atlantic coast, they also had a section of beaches that were actually on the Delaware Bay. And then on another part of the Delaware Bay, they even had this really long fishing pier and a bait and tackle shop.
The state park is actually located on the site of a former military base. It's Fort Miles, and this was around in World War II to protect the Delaware Bay from attacks from ships. And so all around the bay, they have watchtowers where you can look out and see what, so people could look out and see the ships approaching. And then they had several batteries with different size guns that they could shoot up to 15 miles away with armor-piercing rounds. Luckily, this was never used. No German ships ever actually made it to the bay, but there was a submarine that was spotted about 50 miles from the fort.
We hope you enjoyed this overview of the state park, and we hope you add it to your list, and we see you there. But before we do, safe travels.